There's a lot of uncertainty about SAQ eligibility. If you're an e-commerce merchant, understanding whether you qualify for an SAQA is crucial as you seek to maintain PCI compliance. In this video, we'll break down who qualifies, how to prepare, recent updates, and what happens if you don't complete an SAQ. Let's dive in. The SAQA is designed for e-commerce and mail or telephone order merchants that accept card-not-present transactions. To qualify, you must meet several key prerequisites. Your transactions must be card-not-present, obviously. All processing must be fully outsourced to a PCI DSS compliant service provider. Your systems cannot store, process, or transmit cardholder data in any way. The service provider you rely on must be PCI compliant for the services they provide. And if you retain cardholder data, you can only keep it on paper. Your payment page must originate entirely from a third-party service provider that's compliant. Finally, you must confirm that your site is protected from script-based attacks, and that's a new one. The next step is preparing for and completing your self-assessment questionnaire. Here's how to get started. First, obtain the attestation of compliance from your service provider. This document confirms their compliance status. Next, you'll plan your assessment activities. You'll determine whether you need to work with a QSA company like Schellman or if you want to do it yourself. Identifying your compliance team if you do it yourself is crucial. Large organizations often have a GRC department, while smaller companies are likely going to rely on somebody in that CISO, CTO, or CIO role. Keep in mind that the time required for a self-assessment can vary, depending on the complexity and size of your environment. Completing the SAQ, whether done internally or with a qualified security assessor company, can take anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks. Factors such as the number of external websites and web applications, as well as different payment pages, all play key factors into how long this will take. Finally, be sure to document your assessment plan, as this is an annual requirement. Keep thorough records, and this will help streamline future assessments. Now, let's talk about some recent changes the PCI Security Standards Council has made. One important update is a new revision of the SAQA that comes effect at the end of March of 2025. What they've revised is actually a simpler version of the standard, and we're actually going to dive a lot deeper into that in a different video. The important thing here is to recognize that they're actually removing several key requirements related to payment page script management. Another common question we get is, what happens if we don't complete a self-assessment or any assessment? Well, that depends on the acquiring bank or payment processor you're working with. It could range anywhere from monthly fines to increased per transaction costs, all the way to as severe as not allowing you to accept credit card payments. Obviously isn't something that you will want to deal with as an organization. And ultimately, it's not just about being PCI compliant. It's about making sure you're securing your customers' data. Now that we've given you an overview of the SAQA and some of the changes, we're going to have another video. We're going to dive much deeper into the new updates from the council. If you have any questions, reach out to us.